we're going to go ahead and talk about Coinbase. All right, Coinbase and the SEC. Let me go ahead and pull this up. This article is from Reuters. We try to go to something that's a little bit more neutral. Basically, Coinbase, let me know you guys can see that. We're looking good. No, yes,
Yeah,
maybe not.
looking good.
Yeah. Okay. All
Yep.
right. Okay. Coinbase is saying that the SEC claims that while they may have broke the rules, they don't agree. They're saying over the past few weeks, well, really over the past few years, SEC seems to kind of pick and choose what they call a security. We kind of caught wind of that during last week's interview with the head of the SEC, right? But they are saying Coinbase is saying straight up right here, Coinbase does not list securities. Well, is it a commodity? I suppose it's possible. If they're not going that route. Now, they're not quite saying what it is, but what they're saying is the SEC can't make up their damn mind. And because of that, they're not breaking any laws. And if they are, show us the laws that we're breaking. I think it's a great argument.
Boom.
So, boom, for sure. Crypto Bronze, what do you say? What do you think about this?
Yeah, it. I mean, just with the video that we showed last week. I mean, Gary Gensler is so he has the audacity where he's saying, "Yeah, there's clarity," and he couldn't even answer a simple question. Yeah, it's such a disappointment. Now with that, it's like they're smelling blood. Coinbase is not bowing down. They are ready to fight. They're probably hearing some murmurs on the outcome on the XRP case. When they win, it's gonna be a huge. It's gonna set precedents. Coinbase is gonna be really. It's gonna really look bad on the SEC. Now the thing is, there's that option what I mentioned last week where Coinbase might move out if they get no clarity from the U.S. government. It could be good, it could be bad. Definitely, you think about the stakeholders. Coinbase is public, right? So, will that hurt them if they do eventually move out? Only time will tell. I hope they don't, and I hope we get clarity because this is what we've been saying this a lot of years now. I mean, I'm looking back like 2018, 2019. We're at 2023 and we're still not getting any clarity from the SEC or from the government. With there's so many pressure with globalization. I was saying earlier, all these other countries are moving out. The United States need to really step up. It's gonna be calamity.
Yeah, we cannot lose Coinbase here in the States. I feel
Yep.
like Coinbase, I mean, God, the only other option then is Robinhood. I just can't do it. I can't
No,
do it.
no. Don't say that on this channel. Come on now. You guys didn't hear that. That was a blooper right there. Robin,
No,
what?
no,
I believe
no.
things are hidden in plain sight. I mean, it's called Robin Hood.
Hmm.
Like I say on the
Yeah,
channel, connect the dots, read in
yeah,
between the lines. I'm
yeah.
not trying to get
Robinhood.
Robin Hood to attack me, but they're robbing somebody in somebody's hood. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, and that's what it is, right? Robin Hood was supposed to be stealing from the rich. Seems like Robin Hood is the rich, stealing from the poor.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
I mean, I
but
remember when I first got it and loaded up some ETC when it was first hot, brand new. And when I noticed that I could not move it around and it was not mine, I said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna sell this right away and delete this app right now because not your keys, not your crypto. You guys always remember that. Write down that seed phrase so you guys don't have to go through what I have gone through and lose 6 to 8 months of your life looking at a wallet. So write that down on a piece of paper. Put that piece of paper in a book. People hardly pick those things up these days, and it'll do you right. It'll do you right.
yeah, for sure. And I mean, honestly, great advice. I feel like we have to be reminded that from time to time. And we go through computers. Computers die. Maybe, well, I don't know about putting it on a cloud, but there are better ways, right? To get it onto a thumb drive. If you're going to put it in a thumb drive, make sure it's very secure, right? Security box, etc. Don't have it
Yeah.
on a piece of paper. Don't have it on a post-it on your monitor.
No.
Golly, that's like
Actually, I
having
bought
your
on Amazon, but I never really used it. You buy like a metal plate and you
oh,
use
Yeah.
like an etch.
Yeah.
It doesn't supposedly the plate doesn't corrode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those
So
are, it was cute back then. Anything
like,
that was like in case
like a
natural,
disaster,
yeah,
fire.
yeah,
Yeah.
anything hit your house or whatever, you'd be all
Yeah.
good. From a flood, a fire. I mean,
Yeah.
Armageddon could hit you, and that metal card was good. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
I actually got 2
Monster.
Nano S's, so you could do that. Just make sure you keep the
Hmm.
firmware updated. Don't want to go
Yeah.
through that either, and make sure you're
There you go.
like
There you
familiarize
go.
yourself with it. Yeah, there you go. I mean,
yeah,
See?
that's the doomsday prepper of cards right there.
yeah. Only $50. It could be yours
Only
for
50
$50,
bucks.
or you
There
could
you
buy
go.
$50 worth of ETH, and I don't know, put it in
See?
your safety deposit box if you got one. But
There you go.
but no,
See?
I mean they are good, right? They are good. Let's say, man, indestructible,
There you
right?
go.
So
Word.
yeah, but Rico, what else? What else? Your thoughts on
Sorry.
Coinbase with the SEC?
Well, I feel
There you
like
go.
Coinbase is kind of like how, like, it's the Binance basically, right? Like if something happens to these guys, there's certain you know uh players that if something happens to them, it kind of rocks the crypto space into the stone age, like I like to say. And I say it very timidly and very afraid because we kind of did get into the stone age at once upon a time a while back, and it was very boring. The meme culture that we're going to talk about right now did not exist. Some of the ideas and innovation that just comes around every single corner with cryptocurrency wasn't that prominent, like just coming up left and right. It was a slow grind, and you really had to believe in crypto because a lot of people were ready to tell you that it wasn't real and stuff. So we don't want to go through that stone age, and losing something like Coinbase would definitely feel like we're back to chiseling wheels out of stone. And same thing as for like Binance or something like that. So we don't want to lose these guys. So we want to protect. Some centralized exchanges are good. We always got to remember that, and not think that decentralized completely is the complete way to go. We got to find some middle ground.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I think it's great. I think that there has to be a little bit more of the centralized. I know that last year with everything that was happening, we wanted them all to go away. It didn't make any, everything needs
Yeah.
to be decentralized. And
Mhm.
first off, there is no way that the governments of the world are ever going to allow that. Number one. So they're going to have these type of exchanges in place. And each country is kind of going to have their own, at least the big ones. Now, Coinbase here in the United States, I feel like is the best option for us. Robinhood, no, I don't know. That seems like child's play. But I will say there is a place for it. And when you take a look at all the boomers that are out there that maybe don't feel comfortable getting into crypto and getting into the complexity of it, it allows them to play in a very safe environment. It limits
Mhm.
them,
Get their feet wet.
but yeah, exactly. So I think that there is a use case for it. Anyone listening to this certainly, I don't think, agrees with that, or at least agrees with the fact that they don't want to use it. There's too
Yeah.
many other better options out there. So
Yeah.